put in that radiator on a ZJ 97. New water pump, new thermostat, new hoses. All the hoses are new. Even the ones back here with the new clamps. All these hoses are new. Even the bottom one. I went on and did the bottom one. I put some stop leak in it too, a little bit. What's left of it, because I had to redo the whole radiator system again. But here's the old hoses. All them hoses are screwed. And here's the old water pump. Yeah, thug this little thing out. We got the little 2-inch shocks on the front. Little spacer kit, little shock extenders. That's what it is, shock extenders. Got those on the front. There's my busted light right there that I use. Yeah, that's all I need right now. Got the little busted light. Got a new radiator top. Little cold intake. Yeah, I got some duct tape around it. I'll read that up a little bit. Don't matter. Got the clutch fan on it. Brand new. I got that yesterday. Got the 97. I ain't like the 97 because it kept on overheating. So you know what I did? I put a new thermostat in it and it overheated. I put the new 97 clutch fan in there. It was overheating. So I went back to the one that they originally sold me, which was the wrong one to begin with, but it worked fine. It kept the engine off of 210. And so after I got the 97 one for the 4.0 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, I got the one that they sold me that was the wrong part anyway. Again, put it back on there and it stayed right below 210. Even on the hottest day, 100 degrees a day, and it must stayed right at below 210. It was the air conditioning running. That's with everything going hot. That's what it been on for like 4 hours. Cause I take this thing from where I'm at all the way to Nashville and back. That's the little timing thing that we put on there. It's a little the distributor cap, new wires, new spark plugs. These right there, they got good ratings on Amazon, but they wasn't really too good. This side broke, so I had to put them back on there, and I soldered the wires on there. This one didn't break, so I went on and soldered the wires on there. And I really can't do nothing too extreme with it like I can my Caprice. I can't really do nothing too extreme with it. I got to keep it kind of original OME parts on it. As long as you keep it OM parts on it, your check engine light won't come on. And I needed to pass the mission, so I gotta keep it kind of OME and kind of see if I can't put some parts on it that not have the check engine light check on it. But other than that, this thing runs pretty good. Pretty good. No, I can't complain. This done went over like 80,000 miles already. And now probably sometime in the near future I'm gonna do that timing chain down there, which ain't gonna be bad. It's just getting all this other stuff off of here, but it's alright. Yeah, I've got some good tires too. You got some good tires too. Good thread on them. Last a minute. It's where the heavy travel. You know, I see all kinds of ZJ, all kinds of XJs, and TJs, but I don't really see no. I see like a few ZJs. And the last scene in the CJ I seen in Nash, they wanted like a 2,000 down and like just $7,000 for it. I was like, no way, Jose. You know how much trouble I went through to get this thing to be a beast? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gotta keep it kind of original stock so your check engine light don't come on. Maybe you can get away with a few modifications here and there, but other than that, I got an upgraded alternator. That's pushing everything and not moving a bit. It's like pushing like 120. The original one pushes what, 90 watts. So I had to upgrade that. So by the time I got that wire right there, that's my amp wire. Going to the back, I had to drill a hole right there in the firewall on the bottom because I couldn't find nowhere over there. And I couldn't find nowhere down there to put the wire, the drill, without hitting anything. So I found a place right there on the passenger side and I ran all my amp wires back there. But by the time I get that hooked up, I have another battery hooked up in the back because my battery went down the other day. But I have another battery hooked up in the back, and that way I can just feel comfortable with leaving stuff on, I guess. Like the little thing I got hooked up for the YouTube on the radio that's plugged into the little lighter thing. But this is another cool thing that I put in here because the air conditioner's cold. So I got one of them. Well, you can't see it. I can't see it. My dang on lights. That's what made my battery run down. But I got two little fans in the back that I hooked up on the ceiling. Yeah, I can't drive nowhere now because I'm done for the night. But I almost got this thing on. All I gotta do now is sleep it off. And keep filling up the stuff that I was supposed to be filling up. I mean, got the hoses on there. That's gonna be on there tight. Got the bottom. I went on and changed all the hoses to be on the safe side because I'm getting it ready for winter now. It's just getting ready for winter now, so I gotta have it for winter time now. So in the summertime, it got hot in the summer because I finally got the AC working, which I went through all these channels on YouTube, finally got the air conditioner working. I went on and trusted like my instincts and put what I need to put in this air conditioner. Now it blows so cold. My girlfriend's sitting over there freezing her butt off, and I got them two fans up there in the ceiling that I put up there. She's freezing her butt off now. I put that tent on by myself. I put that tent on too. Me and her put the tent on. It don't look too good in the daytime, but it blocks out some of that light, which I ain't really caring. I can rip it back off because I know what my mistakes was. I cut it a little bit too short. Right in there, cut it a little bit too short, but that's okay. It'll work for now. Stank, because I'm doing my own stuff. I can take it wherever I need it to go. But so far, my check engine light came on like 4 times, and that's because I had like too much transmission fluid in the transmission because I changed the transmission filter and the transmission fluid. I didn't flush it, I just drained it out. Changed the transmission filter, and my check engine light came on because I put just a little bit too much of transmission fluid in it. So I went to the nearest auto parts store, wherever, and I got a pump, and I pumped some of that transmission fluid out. And after the transmission fluid dried up to where it needed to go, my check engine light just went off. I knew it was because I got a scan tool and I put it on there and it was coming from my crank sensor. It's got 2 crank sensors. Here's one of them, and the other one's back there, which some of you probably know where it is. That one's back there. So after I checked that and it said it could be this one or it could be this one, I just said okay. Then after the transmission fluid dried off of it, the check engine light went off. So it happened to me like 3 times with the same little problem with the transmission fluid, because I had to change it the first time because they sent me the wrong parts for the transmission, like the governor sensor. It was the wrong part. Check engine light came on immediately, which I should have had it on, but I'm thinking I should have had it on when I put it in and turned it on and see what the check engine light looked at, but I didn't know it was going to throw a check engine light. So it was my mistake. I put everything back together and I had to take it all back down, put another governor sensor in it, because a governor sensor, what it does, it just when it's cold, it just, you can pull it in gear and then try to take off and it just slips out of gear, and then you got to put it in park and let it catch again. That's all it does. Well, I'm happy with it. I put another one in it and it barely does it now. Now if it was brand new, it probably wouldn't do it at all, but I went to a junkyard and got that for like 20 bucks and put it in there, because what the heck, it came out of a 4-wheel drive anyway. So it works pretty good. Now it don't have it has a little bit now, but it don't have as much as the one I took out did. The one I took out did, you had to do it like 4 times. This one, you got to put it in part like once in a blue moon and put it back in drive or reverse and then take off. But that's the only thing. But I changed the transmission fluid in it like 3 times, because I got the other little kit thing and I put some heavy duty stuff in there this time, and it worked real good, like some CVT AFT transmission fluid. I put that in there. It worked really good. It's some new stuff. I don't think everybody tried that yet, but I put that in there and it was pretty strong. It was stronger than just the regular AFT fluid, transmission fluid. So yeah, sometimes I put like little extra stuff in my fluids to make it, man, but so far this must have been a beast. Been a little beast. It's just got its little problems here and there if you try to upgrade it. It's got its little problems about the check engine light if you try to upgrade it too much. If it's not going to be upgraded just right, the check engine light's going to come on, because it's so particular with this little computer right there. But that's okay, I'm working on it.